Have you ever wondered about the origins of Bitcoin, the world's first decentralized cryptocurrency? Born in the digital realm, this revolutionary currency was introduced to the world through a white paper in 2008. Crafted by an enigmatic figure known only as Satoshi Nakamoto, Bitcoin has since captivated the minds of millions. But who really is Satoshi Nakamoto? Despite countless investigations and theories, the identity of Bitcoin's creator remains shrouded in mystery. Some believe Nakamoto is a pseudonym, others speculate that it's a group of people, but the truth? It's as elusive as a shadow on a moonless night. The white paper Nakamoto released was nothing short of revolutionary. It proposed a system of peer-to-peer transactions, free from the control of any central authority. This was the birth of Bitcoin, a currency born from the spirit of autonomy and privacy. Despite its mysterious origins, Bitcoin has become a major player in the world of finance. The creation of Bitcoin marked the birth of a groundbreaking technology, the blockchain. Imagine a digital ledger, a record book of sorts, that isn't stored in one specific place but is distributed across thousands of computers worldwide. This ledger is constantly updated and is open for anyone to view at any time. This, in essence, is blockchain. Blockchain technology was devised as the underlying structure of Bitcoin, a system where transactions made are recorded in blocks and then linked together in a chain, hence the term blockchain. Every time a Bitcoin is bought or sold, the transaction is recorded in a block. Once the block is filled with such transactions, it's added to the end of the chain. What makes blockchain so revolutionary is its decentralization. There is no central authority, no middleman, no single point of control. Instead, every participant or node has a complete copy of the entire blockchain. This means that no single entity has the power to alter past transactions or control the network. This decentralization feature grants blockchain its robustness and resilience against fraud and manipulation. Now let's talk about security. Each block in the chain is linked to the previous one through a unique code called a hash. If anyone tries to alter a transaction in a block, the hash changes not only for that block, but for all subsequent blocks. This makes tampering with blockchain data nearly impossible, securing Bitcoin transactions from potential fraudsters. Finally, transparency. Since the blockchain is distributed and open for anyone to see, every Bitcoin transaction is traceable and verifiable. You can see the history of a Bitcoin from the moment it was mined. This transparency ensures trust and integrity in the system. Blockchain technology is more than just a buzzword. It's an ingenious solution to digital trust, a tool that has transformed the way we think about financial transactions, data security, and decentralization. Blockchain technology is the backbone of Bitcoin, securing its transactions and ensuring its integrity. Bitcoin did not become a sensation overnight. It has a timeline of significant milestones. The year is 2009, and with the release of the first open-source Bitcoin client, the world witnesses the mining of Block 0, also known as the Genesis block, marking the birth of Bitcoin. This is where our story begins. Fast forward to May 2010, and we have the first real-world Bitcoin transaction. A programmer named Laszlo Hanyecz makes history by buying 2 pizzas for 10,000 bitcoins. Today, those pizzas would be worth millions, making them probably the most expensive meals ever eaten. Just a couple of months later, in July 2010, Bitcoin enjoys its first surge in value. From just fractions of a cent, the price rockets to 8 cents per Bitcoin. This sudden increase in value attracts attention and helps to build the momentum that Bitcoin still enjoys today. As we step into 2011, Bitcoin begins to inspire others. We see the creation of other cryptocurrencies, or altcoins, starting with Litecoin. This not only validates the concept of digital currencies, but also introduces competition into the market. By April 2013, Bitcoin surpasses $200 for the first time, a significant milestone that further boosts its credibility. The world begins to see Bitcoin as not just a novelty, but a viable financial instrument. A notable event in the Bitcoin timeline is the first Bitcoin halving in November 2012. This event, where the reward for mining new blocks is halved, decreases the rate at which new Bitcoins are created. This scarcity factor becomes a key driver in Bitcoin's value. In 2014, Bitcoin experiences its first major setback. Mt. Gox, then the largest Bitcoin exchange, collapses, leading to a significant drop in Bitcoin's value. This event serves as a wake-up call for the need for better security and regulation in the cryptocurrency world. Fast forward to 2017, and Bitcoin reaches its then all-time high of nearly $20,000. This unprecedented surge in value brings Bitcoin into the mainstream spotlight. And finally, in December 2021, Bitcoin hits a new all-time high, surpassing $60,000. This reaffirms the faith of many in the potential of Bitcoin and its role in the future of finance. But Bitcoin's journey hasn't been without its ups and downs. From regulatory challenges to market volatility, Bitcoin has weathered many storms. And yet, it has continued to grow, shape, and influence the world of finance in ways few could have predicted. These milestones have shaped Bitcoin's journey, impacting its value and acceptance. And as we look to the future, one thing is certain: the story of Bitcoin is far from over. The Bitcoin boom is a phenomenon that has captured the world's attention. This digital gold rush has seen its value fluctuate wildly, creating millionaires overnight and leaving others in financial ruin. The Bitcoin boom and bust cycle is a classic tale of supply and demand, market sentiment, and regulatory news. Bitcoin's value is primarily driven by supply and demand. The supply is limited to 21 million coins, a deliberate design choice by its anonymous creator, Satoshi Nakamoto. This scarcity plays a key role in Bitcoin's value, with the price increasing as the demand outstrips the limited supply. But it's not just about supply and demand. Market sentiment is a powerful force in the Bitcoin world. The public's perception of the digital currency can send its value soaring or plummeting in a matter of hours. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt can cause panic selling, leading to a drop in price. Conversely, optimism and positive news can trigger a buying frenzy, causing the price to spike. And then there's regulatory news. Governments and financial institutions around the world are grappling with how to regulate Bitcoin. When a government announces new regulations or restrictions, it can cause a drop in Bitcoin's value. On the other hand, positive regulatory news, such as a country officially recognizing Bitcoin as legal tender, can lead to a surge in price. It's also important to remember that Bitcoin is still relatively young. It's a disruptive technology that's challenging the traditional financial system. As with any new technology, there are growing pains and uncertainties. These uncertainties can lead to volatility, but they also present opportunities for those who are willing to embrace the risk. So while the Bitcoin boom can be exciting, it's also fraught with risk. It's a roller coaster ride of highs and lows, driven by a complex mix of factors. But for those who understand its volatile nature, Bitcoin presents an opportunity like no other. Understanding the Bitcoin boom and its volatile nature is crucial to navigating the cryptocurrency market. With careful planning and a clear understanding of the risks involved, you could be part of the next Bitcoin boom. Bitcoin has come a long way, but where is it heading? The answer to this question is as complex as the technology that underpins Bitcoin itself. As we peer into the crystal ball, several possible futures emerge. The first is Bitcoin as a global currency. Imagine a world where Bitcoin is not just an asset, but the asset. This is a world where people from every corner of the globe can transact freely, without reliance on traditional banking systems or governmental oversight. This could fundamentally change the global economic landscape, leveling the playing field for billions of people and potentially leading to a more equitable distribution of wealth. However, such a future is not without its challenges. The scalability of Bitcoin's underlying technology, the blockchain, is a significant hurdle. As the number of Bitcoin transactions increases, so does the size of the blockchain, and this could potentially slow down transaction times and increase costs. There's also the issue of energy consumption, with Bitcoin mining currently using more energy than some entire countries. These issues are not insurmountable, though. Innovations like the Lightning Network and other Layer 2 solutions are already addressing the scalability issue. And as technology advances, more energy-efficient mining methods are likely to be developed. Then there's the regulatory environment. It's evolving, and not always in Bitcoin's favor. Countries like China have cracked down on Bitcoin mining and trading, while others are taking a more open approach. In the United States, for instance, regulators seem to be moving towards a more accommodating stance. The challenge for Bitcoin is to navigate this mixed regulatory landscape, striking a balance between the need for oversight and the desire for freedom and privacy. So, what's the future of Bitcoin? It's uncertain. It could become a global currency, or it could remain a niche digital asset. It could be embraced by regulators, or it could be pushed to the fringes. It could help to democratize finance, or it could be co-opted by existing power structures. The future of Bitcoin is uncertain, but one thing is for sure: it has forever changed the way we look at money. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned about Bitcoin. We've traced its mysterious origins, witnessed the birth of the groundbreaking blockchain technology, and celebrated its key milestones. We've observed the Bitcoin boom, a thrilling roller coaster of highs and lows. And we've speculated about its future, a horizon filled with promise and potential. Bitcoin is more than just a digital currency. It's a technological revolution that is reshaping